All right, what is up everybody? We are bringing you a different kind of a video today. We are doing a little scenic drive and showing you all of our beaches, 17 miles of beaches, and what each beach has to offer. So we're doing something a little bit different today. But what's up everybody, my name is Francesca Hanaho.
And I'm Richard Hanaho.
If this is your first time to our channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button and tap on the notification bell so you get notified every time we do a new video just like this one, showing you all of Sarasota County, where to live, eat, sleep, work, play, and listen. Ever since we've been doing these videos, we've been getting so many calls, texts, and emails from people just like you wanting to relocate to the Sarasota County area, and we absolutely love it. So make sure you reach out to us, give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email, whichever one you prefer, but we do not stop working until you are a Sarasota County resident. All right, so we decided, you know, we showed you guys some spec homes recently, we showed you the Everly lots, we've showed you some new communities, but why not show you all of the 17 miles of beaches that we have to offer here in Venice and Nokomis and Inglewood. Now, unfortunately, we can't take you to all of the beaches because some of them are closed due to some of the hurricanes that we had last year. So all of the jetties are closed and they're having to redo them, especially the South Jetties over at Venice Beach. Those are going to be, it's going to take a while for those to get repaired, but we're going to show you some of the other ones and we're going to show you kind of the amenities that each beach has to offer. So we are here at Nokomis Beach. We're starting at the top and we're working our way south. Richard, tell them kind of like where we're located.
All right, so we're in Nokomis Beach, and to get over to Nokomis Beach, you're going to be on 41. If you're coming north, you're coming south, you're going to come over and you're going to head west on Albee Road. That'll get you right over the bridge, and that'll get you right here to the beach.
All right, look at this beautiful day we're having, everybody. So I figured, let me show you guys what each beach has to offer. So I'm going to show you starting this way. So this is, of course, the parking in Sarasota County at the beaches is free. So we've got this boardwalk, and I guess, let me show you one thing before I head back up the boardwalk. I always tell everybody this, if you like Siesta Key Beach, and you like how white the sand is, I just want to show you that the sand at Nokomis Beach is incredibly white and beautiful. Okay, it's not as white as Siesta Key, but my goodness, just look at this. It's gorgeous.
Yes, it's a beautiful day out here. It's about 89 degrees.
Yeah.
So this is going to be a fun one. But you'll notice as we go south to the different beaches, the sand gets darker, and we're going to tell you why.
Yes, but it's also changed. The hurricanes, just, you know, in case you're wondering, and if you haven't visited, the hurricanes have definitely changed our beaches. So, you know, some of the beaches where the sand was like really dark is actually lighter now, which is very interesting.
So if you're wondering what's across from this beach right now, is Sharky's is right over there.
That's Pops.
I mean, Pops is right over there.
All right, Richard.
Yeah, so we spent a lot of time over there at Pops, obviously. And if you need boat storage, these are the best storage facilities we have here in the area.
All right, and if you're wondering what this big, huge crane is, that is actually like an off-site place that they're doing a lot of new, they're fixing some things on Casey Key Road, they're fixing the North Jetties, and so they're using that parking lot to have all that equipment, and they've got some dirt and stuff they're pushing around. I don't know, Richard could probably explain it better. All right, so we're heading to the concession stand and the restroom. Just wanted to kind of show you guys what each beach has to offer if you haven't had the chance to make it here yourself. And of course, show you how beautiful it is. So if it's your first time to our channel and if you haven't seen our videos about where we came from and how we ended up here, Richard and I came here 3 years ago and we stayed at a Verbo in Venice. And we stayed there for 2 weeks, and literally we spent 2 weeks just checking out all of the different beaches. I highly recommend it for you guys if you haven't been here and if you haven't seen the beaches.
We fell in love with all the beaches, and then 30 days later, we moved here.
We sure did.
Yeah. Best move we ever made.
Did not even want to go back to Orlando to pack my stuff. All right, so here's some restrooms right here. And I'm just gonna show you the snack shack, or just kind of show you what kind of things you could buy here. Let's
Like if you want to grab a burger, a beer, they got you covered here.
see.
You want a coffee?
All right, hot dogs, crispy chicken sandwich, chicken and waffles. All right, nachos, salads, beach tacos. Okay. All right, we've got beer, we've got wine, we've got cocktails. So if you come to Nokomis Beach, you don't have to worry about bringing your lunch. You could just grab some stuff here. And there's some showers and stuff for you. I just want to tell you guys, it's very hard to do this video and not just go ahead and put my bathing suit on.
That's for sure. Actually, we almost did not do this video today. We were gonna go to the beach because our kids are there, our older kids.
Yes, my oldest daughter and her husband came by our house to grab some things for the beach right when we were walking out the door. All right, so the sand is definitely much higher over here now that the storms came through.
Yeah, when the hurricanes came through, really our beaches got bigger.
Yeah. The sand kind of took out where the dunes were, which is interesting. And you know, season's pretty much over, so I don't know if you've been watching any other videos, but we've done quite a few videos where we end at the beach and the beach was totally packed. But now lots of people have gone home, so there's a lot more room to grab a spot on the beach and not be right on top of people.
Now, we have a special place that we go to, and I can't tell you exactly where it is, but we can go to the beach any time of the year and there's no one in our spot.
This is true. But if we told you, we'd have to kill you. Just kidding. All right. That is our little tour of Nokomis Beach. I wish we could go show you the North Jetties, but like I said, they're working on it. The Jetties is just a cool little place to hang out, and there's always somebody playing music and stuff like that, but unfortunately we just have to wait for it to be redone. But always showers and stuff for you. Free to park. Only in Charlotte County you have to pay for parking, which is Inglewood Beach.
Another perk to Sarasota County is why we love it so much.
All right, Richard, we're traveling south. Oh, I guess I should like zoom back out. Yeah, that would help. We're traveling south. What is the next beach we're going to?
We're gonna go to Venice Beach.
Whew, I just fell. All right, Venice Beach, here we come. All right, good news, you guys. Check it out. I told you we were going to Venice Beach, but I lied. You know, truth be told, they had to redo.
I said I was going to Venice Beach.
They had to redo some structures that were behind us right here. They removed them after the hurricanes, but the North Jetties is open. So let's go take a little peek at the North Jetties. So what we did was we left where we were at Nokomis Beach, and we traveled south to the North Jetty. And I'm gonna have my editor put up a map to show you guys exactly where this is. So you've got the intercoastal over here coming out to the ocean, the Gulf. And hopefully they're gonna put the structures back right here. It was like a snack shack, and there was always a guy playing his guitar, and it was just a good time. So right over there is Crow's Nest, where those big boats are.
That's the first restaurant we went to when we came down.
That is, here I'm gonna zoom in for you guys, show you. So you get there, it's on Venice Island, and that is the first restaurant we went to when we came here. And they have great food and great views. Okay, you're looking at the South Jetties over here and all the damage. It's pretty sad.
They're cleaning this up very quickly.
Well,
Sarasota County.
It's gonna be a while before the South Jetties opens. I heard it's gonna take millions of dollars, but hopefully.
I'll tell you guys about the South Jetty stuff. So if you didn't know this about Venice, on the South Jetty side, we have waves.
Yeah.
So if you guys want to surf, chest high. We got chest high waves here off of the Gulf. It's unbelievable. When we moved down here, I didn't even know until, I don't know, a couple months after we lived here. And we just happened to come to the jetties, and I see 20 surfers out there, and I'm like, whoa. And then I see the waves. It was great.
Okay, this guy's going very fast coming in here.
He has to stop right there.
Is he going to slow down?
He should have already slowed down.
Okay. If you're coming here and you're going to boat, this is a no wake zone. Please do not do what this guy is doing.
Oh, they moved it in.
Oh, they did?
Yeah, they moved it in.
Oh, okay. All right. I've seen some crazy footage on Facebook of people driving their boats very fast through no wake zones on the intercoastal out where Pops is, and that's a big no-no here.
Always got those boaters that don't know what they're doing.
Yeah, we see it all the time. We were at the beach the other day, and we saw a boater driving really fast over where our sandbar is. Obviously, he doesn't know the waters very well. So, yeah, that happened.
I was waiting for a big problem, but he escaped it somehow.
So, we haven't done a video like this in a while. People love to come here and fish off these rocks. My son loves going fishing here. However, he has been very consumed with baseball recently, so we have not been doing as much fishing. Lots of people fishing out today. And then, of course, if you head down here, that's where we first started, on Nokomis Beach, right all the way down there.
We're about a half a mile from Nokomis Beach right here.
Yeah, so if you look all the way down there, that's where we started this video. All right, let me know in the comments if you like when Richard and I do videos like this, where we kind of just show you a little bit more of the area and things of that nature, and not so much just all houses. Okay, so look at how beautiful Venice Beach is looking. The best. All right. Should we walk all the way down to the end?
Sure, let's check it out.
Look at all these shells. Now, Nokomis Beach does not have shark's teeth, but they have tons of shells. So if you're the kind of person that likes to go shell hunting, this is it for you right here. Now, these white birds love to steal your food, so you have to be very careful around them. They will fly right into Pops and steal your tuna when you're having tuna salad.
Why did that happen to you?
Yes. Very rude, those birds.
Now after the storms came through here, our waters were kind of murky for a while, and now they're so clear again. You can walk right out, look right down, and see your feet in the water.
I know. Beautiful. You know, when you decide that you want to move here and you live here full time, or even if you live here part time, it makes vacationing really hard, because Richard and I just got back from the most beautiful island in Grenada. It was amazing, but we still love to come home to our beaches. When you live in paradise, there's just like nothing that compares to it.
See that?
No. What was it?
This old structure.
All right, this gentleman right here just told us there was 2 tarpon that were like 5 feet long, but they seem to have gone away.
All right, let's keep this video moving.
All right. All right, so now we are actually going to go to Venice Beach. If you're watching this video and you come here all the time to vacation, or you live here, or you have a house here, and you come to these beaches all the time, let me know in the comments what beach is your favorite beach. I do love coming over here to see all of the like nature and stuff. There's always birds, and you see all the little fish in the water over here. And you go to Pops, you can sit on the intercoastal and watch the dolphins all the time.
So if you're wondering what that piece of land is over there on the South Jetty, that used to be a parking lot. When the storms came through, it destroyed the parking lot. There was also a little tiki hut there where you get some food and some drinks and things of that nature, but they're gonna rebuild that, so we'll have a parking lot there again.
Yeah, it's super sad that it's closed though, because it's a really popular like hangout and stuff over there. And I don't know, we used to, whenever my sister-in-law comes to town, we always go over there and have a couple drinks, walk around, look at everything. So it's a little sad that it's not open anymore, but that's okay. I don't know if you can see this, but let me zoom in. All the minnows and stuff out there.
Good.
I don't know if you can see them, but there's a ton of them right there in the water. All right. All right, now we're gonna take you to Venice Beach.
We have to show you one more thing here.
Oh, we do?
Yeah. Snack shack.
Okay. Oh, look, he just caught this fish.
Oh, no.
Oh. Oh, no.
Get it back into the water.
All right, you never know what you're gonna see when you're over here. That guy, what was it? He said he caught a pompano.
Yep.
And we literally saw him like lift it up out of the water, and it was like this, I saw this silver sparkling fish going everywhere, and then it flopped around and flopped right off of his hook into the rocks, into the water.
Yeah, unfortunately, the fish hit the rocks and then made it to the water. And it was big, it was a keeper too. It's big enough to keep.
All right, I told you we were gonna show you all the amenities, so I guess I was trying to cut this video short. Richard had to put me in my place. So over in this building over here is bathrooms, and yeah, it's like a snack shack. So when you come over here, if you want to hang out at the jetties, you can also hang out down by the intercoastal over there. A lot of people go set up shop over there. Here's the restrooms. My goodness.
The North Jetty Grill.
North Jetty Grill. It is so warm outside today, you guys.
Another beautiful day in Venice.
Let's go check out what they have on the menu. I have not eaten here. check out their sign. Looks like they have like kind of the same thing that they had at Nokomis. Let's see. Yep, same menu. Nachos, beach tacos, chicken tenders, big bang shrimp, fish and chips, hot dogs. You guys get the point.
Mojitos, margaritas, beers.
They got you covered over here. Look at all that. Frozen daiquiris. All right. Hi. All right. Now we are officially heading to Venice Beach.
No, we really are going to Venice Beach this time.
We're going there, I promise. All right, we're heading out of here, and I just wanted to show you guys how pretty it is as we drive off.
Yeah, we're going to take you down here to the Intercoastal so you can check this out too. This is always a hot spot for the locals over here. So, for you boaters like us out there, this is a good place to come. See that island out there? You can go hang out on the island. It's pretty thin today. I'm surprised.
Wow.
Beautiful out.
Snowbird season's ending. It's the middle of the week. Well, beginning of the week. But
I don't know about you, Francesca, but I'm glad this is all open again, and it happened fast.
yep.
We got some new play structures over there for the kiddos.
They got some fresh trees planted over here. Yeah, there's a little playground over here for the kiddos. Some picnic tables.
All right, so just to give you guys some driving directions here, we're going north from the North Jetty, and we're heading back to where we started.
Sometimes you've got to go up to get down. All right, come on, guys. That was funny.
That was a good one.
You gotta love some of this prime real estate over here. Intercoastal in the back over here, ocean on the other side.
And if you want to know exactly where we are on Casey Key Road.
Oh,
Oh, he's coming out.
wow. So if you're looking across the water there and you see that tiki rooftop, that's Pops. And it's hard to see because of all this equipment and stuff we got going on over here now.
Yeah, typically this is all parking right here for the
Yeah.
beach.
And it's to my understanding that it will be parking again after
Yes.
the road is fixed.
All right, here we go. We're heading right on Abby.
Oh, look at the
Or
osprey on the top of the light there. Is it an osprey or is it an eagle?
Looks like
It's an osprey.
Yeah.
There's Pops, right there. So this is where you can come and watch all the dolphins, and look at that. Pelicans everywhere. I love it. All right, we'll see you at Venice Beach.
All right, so we're heading south on 41, and we're now just getting to Venice Island.
And here There's a great restaurant, Dockside Waterfront Grill. Let me tell you, this place gets packed.
Yeah, we've had to leave a couple times because the wait's so long. All right, so we're pulling on to the island now. And if you don't know about Venice Island, let me just tell you a little bit about it. Access points for driving. This is the North Bridge. And then there is a center bridge, which is Venice Avenue, which takes you from 41 straight through the downtown. And then there's a south bridge as well. They call it Circus Bridge. So there's several ways to get on and off the island, which is awesome. Another reason we moved here. All right, we're gonna pull into downtown here so you guys can check it out.
So many good restaurants down here. Like, I have a hard time pointing them all out, but there's a little sushi place right over here. And also,
It's right there.
Made in Italy is super good. Italian food, my daughter. But there's the sushi place, Bushido. Super good sushi. The owner is super sweet. Love her. Every time I come in, she gives me fresh fruit to bring home to the kids off her like orange tree. So this is all your parking here for the downtown area. And there's more shops and stuff over there as well. Is that Tampa Avenue? I always forget.
Yes.
So on Tampa Avenue, there's a bunch of shops and stuff as well. Then you've got TJ Carney's over here. Always a good time. This is where the locals go to hang out, dance, and party all night long. Every time Richard and I go in there, it's like standing room only, and everyone's having just a good old time. Of course, you've got your daiquiri deck here on the right. You do need to be careful when there's people walking because they do have the right of way. And yeah.
Literally, we'll see cops sometimes just standing on the side of the road, making sure that the pedestrians are safe.
Lots of cute ice cream shops up and down here as well. There's a gelato place, but there's a soda fountain. Where is it?
We
Did
passed
we
it.
pass it? Okay,
Yeah.
we passed it. All right. And also, there's San Marco's restaurant was over there as well. And just so you guys know, a little secret for you. If it is not season around here and it's a little bit quieter, some of the restaurants have some great deals going on throughout the week. It'll be like San Marco's always has a really good, like two dinners, 2 appetizers, 2 desserts, and a bottle of wine for like $60 or $70. I'm like, what? That's crazy. And then we like to go to Prime, the steakhouse. They also have a similar deal, but it does not include a bottle of wine, but it's like 2 entrees, 2 appetizers, 1 dessert, you know, for like $70.
It's a 3-course.
It's a 3-course meal, yeah. So I love coming down here, and just all these trees and everything is so beautiful.
Yeah, with all, you know, all the
Big mixture of real estate. Sorry, Richard, I didn't mean to cut you off. But what you're seeing on the island here is just, you know, some of these older homes are starting to get torn down, and then they're building new ones. So you'll see a mixture of like old and new homes. What were you gonna say?
Well, I just want to tell everybody, you know, with all these storms that we had, you know, Venice Island did not get hurt really at all. There's only 2 low spots that are 10 feet above sea level, and they got hurt a little bit. So everything about 20 to 25 and up, no one had any issues on this island. So if you're scared to purchase on the island, don't be. You know, obviously if you're watching our videos, you know my background's builder developer. So I know everything there is to know about elevations and where to build on this island. So if you have any questions, just, you know, shoot me a text. Go ahead and shoot me an email, give me a call. I'd love to talk to you about it.
All right. Sometimes when we come here, there is like no parking around here to be found, but as you can see, that is not the case today. All right, so this is officially Venice Beach. And this has the cutest little gift shop over here, I think. This is where I come to buy all of the shark tooth sifters. I think they have the best one. They have metal ones and you can buy them at Walmart. We have those, but the ones that they have here are just better. They're like easier to use. So you've got your showers, free parking, the restrooms are over here. But they have the cutest stuff over here. Look at all
Hey,
this.
forget your hat. They got it covered.
Hats, towels, super cute towels. Here's their Sharky. Here they are. These are so much easier to use. You just take this, you shovel the sand all on here, and then you can like go like this and look for shark's teeth in the sand.
This is the best one.
It's the best one. And they have the cutest shirts and stuff here. This is just a really cute boutique. I like it. All right, so I'll show you their menu. Looks pretty similar, guys. You can see that. Wine, beer, smoothies, fried shrimp, soft pretzel bites, nachos. Oh, they got wraps, tuna salad, chicken salad, burgers, hot dogs. All right, you name it, they got you covered.
I'm starting to get hungry. We keep
I
seeing all
know.
these places to eat.
I mean, maybe we should do a video where we go around and we try a little bit of food from each one of these concession stands and then tell everybody which one was the best one.
Drop a comment below if you want us to do it.
If you want to see that, let us know. I'm down. I just can't eat anything with flour on it.
All right, so remember, we're going south now. We're on Venice Beach. Look at the sand. It's a little bit darker.
It is a little darker. So this beach has volleyball nets. So if you want to come play volleyball, you can. There's about 4 of them. You got lifeguards on duty. So the sand is darker because of the shark's teeth. It's all ground up in the sand. But I'm also going to tell you the best beach to find shark's teeth, and this is not it. I'm sure you could probably find them here, but this is not the best place to come.
It's just harder to find them here.
All right, so this is it. This is Venice Beach. The water looks amazing. All right.
All right, driving directions for you. Now we are headed south on Harbor Drive. And Harbor Drive, really it runs down the center of Venice Island. It's a little closer to the water, but it's like the main road here.
You gotta laugh at this house every time we pass it.
There's always something.
I gotta tell you, they've actually cleaned it up. They had so much junk popping out of that house. Richard and I have been laughing and watching it for a while because our son plays baseball. He used to play on the fields that are right around the corner from here, so we just take him to baseball and go for a walk on the island and walk around. And we always laugh when we pass that house. Got some really beautiful homes down this street. That's where our airport is. That's the Venice airport.
If you're looking for hangar space,
They are on a wait list.
There's a long wait list right now.
One of our clients went on that wait list, and he went on a wait list in Inglewood, and he actually got, or was it Punta Gorda?
Punta Gorda.
He got on the Punta Gorda one, and he was able to get a hangar in Punta Gorda. So he bought a place here, but his plane's in Punta Gorda, which is not really that bad of a drive, like 45 minutes.
Yeah, it's not bad at all. It's an easy drive too, because most of it's 75.
Anything from here going south is going to have less traffic. Anytime you leave Venice and you go north towards Sarasota, it's more traffic.
All right, here we are. One of our favorite places here in Venice. You hear us talk about it all the time. There's Fins.
Fins and Sharkies. And they just redid Sharkies and it's now fully open. They added an outdoor area. They refreshed all their indoor areas, added more seating. So Sharkies is just more come right off the beach and eat. It's a little bit more casual. Fins is make a reservation and it's more like beach casual, or I don't know. You don't have to, you can dress up for Fins or not dress up, but you can't come in your bathing suit. Let's put it that way. Well, we are getting our steps in today, folks.
Hey, it's 86 degrees. It could be 90, right?
It feels like it's 90. It's warm.
The heat index is probably 90 something.
I'm not complaining, but it is warm.
Now, this is going to be hard to actually walk into Sharky's here and leave without sitting down and have something to eat.
All right.
Good.
So bathrooms right here, showers. We were just here the other night. I had the ribeye. It was amazing.
And I had the veal chop. It was amazing.
Richard's mad because my ribeye was better than his veal chop. That's okay.
So here's our new access this way.
Yep.
Right up.
All right, so here's where you sign in to get a table at Sharky's. Right here. So this is a new area of seating that they have. But of course you can park and come down over here to the beach on that other side. Or you can come get a drink at the bar. And then of course we have our beautiful pier. And you can walk down from the parking lot right there at that ramp and come down here. So our pier is not 100% open. If you see past the little bait shop there is closed. It had damage from the hurricane, but they did get some bids from different companies and they have hired a company out of Tampa to fix the end of the pier. And I cannot remember when they said it was gonna start happening, but it's not gonna take long. And the end of the pier will be open again. So for all of you out there who like to go fishing, if you come to the pier over here, you don't have to worry about having any kind of a fishing license. There's a blanket license over this pier. So you can come here to the bait shop. And also they have these areas on the pier further down where you can like fillet the fish and everything before you go home, which is a huge plus if you have a son who likes to use your cutting board to fillet fish. Yeah, that happened.
It's not gonna happen again.
It's not happening again, but it did happen. Had to throw away my turkey carving board. Not happy.
So you get your bait and tackle, everything you need right here.
See how they have the fence there?
That's it, get a shot.
So that's all blocked off, but you can still
Now it's kind
come
of
out
hard
here.
to see. I mean, you could probably zoom in a little bit, but if you zoom in, Francesca, if you guys can see those orange signs down there, that's the start of the dog beach and it goes south.
Yes, and also we would be taking you to Casperson today, but the road is not open now. Casperson you get on Harbor Drive and you keep going south and it goes down there. Where the beach comes out, it kind of curves around and Casperson's over there, but you can't drive there anymore. You have to park at the dog beach where Richard was pointing to and then walk down. And that is actually one of the best places to find shark's teeth.
Yeah,
so
it's worth the walk.
Little
too.
tip for you, if you come here and you got grandkids or kiddos or whatever it may be, park at the dog beach, walk down with your shark tooth sifter, and go down there at Casperson and look for some shark's teeth. And then you can say, Francesca told me to. So right here you can see, let me zoom in for you. You can see that upstairs dining that Sharky's has now. So they have a whole new patio right here, if you can see it. There's nobody sitting there right now because we're thinking they don't have their liquor license maybe for that area, so they're waiting on it.
Yeah, we're not too sure, but you can actually grab a drink from the bar and go sit over there if you want to, but they're not serving food or liquor there yet. So.
But this upstairs is open and you can be served up here. That's kind of our favorite place to sit. Well, I like sitting downstairs as well, but upstairs it's just a nice view.
Depends if you want to be in the sun or not.
Well, there's a cover now though.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, Richard. Where are we heading to next?
We are going to Manasota Beach next.
All right, Manasota Key.
All right, so obviously we left Sharky's and Finn's, and we are on the south part of Venice Island. And this is the Circus Bridge that we're gonna go over right now. All right, so we are off the island and on our way to Manasota Beach. All right, so we just went flying down Inglewood Road and we're turning onto Manasota Beach Road. If you're watching our videos, we talk about Manasota Beach Road all the time. We are heading west on Manasota Beach Road to Manasota Beach, but if we go east on Manasota Beach Road, that'll take you right into Welland Park.
Right by Palmyra.
Yes, right by Palmyra. So just last week, Sarasota County announced that they have started the approvals to build the road. So we all are super excited about it. And they're forecasting that this road, the Manasota Beach Road connection from Welland Park to Inglewood Road will be approved on August 26th. That's what we're looking at right now. But we'll have to watch and see how these other approvals go through. But everything is looking really good. And all of us that live here are super excited about it. So just real quick, if you live in Welland Park and well, if you're interested in purchasing in Welland Park and you do purchase in Welland Park and you want to get over to Manasota Beach, you'll be able to get over here in 10 minutes instead of having to drive all the way down 41 and then hit Jacaranda over to Inglewood Road and then come down Inglewood Road and hit Manasota Beach Road. So it's pretty exciting around here that road's going to get built. All right, so we're coming up on the Manasota Beach Bridge right here, and if you look off to your right, this is Lemon Bay, and obviously it's the intercoastal. You can take this all the way up to the island and pop out of the jetties, or even continue on going north.
All right, so this building right here has bathrooms and there's showers over here. It is free to park, but Manasota Beach right here does not have any concession stands, unfortunately. They really need to work on that too.
just so you know, if you're not real clear, we're still in Sarasota County.
Yes. All right, so Manasota Key Beach is Sarasota County. And then if you go just a little bit further south, you would hit Inglewood Beach, which then becomes Charlotte County. And they charge for parking and all that kind of good stuff. I want to say Sarasota County is better, but you know, to each their own.
My favorite county in Florida is Sarasota County, by far.
So this beach has totally changed since the hurricanes.
Hello.
How are you?
So it was a lot narrower, this beach. The hurricanes brought in all this sand and made the beach like larger. I feel like it was good for this beach. And like I mentioned before, it made the sand lighter too. So the sand was really dark here with shark's teeth before, but now it's not as dark.
You know what? We dropped the ball. We forgot to bring the shark tooth shifter.
I know, we did. This is actually, I think the further south you come, the more shark's teeth there is, so this is a good beach to look for shark's teeth. But Casperson, I think, is like the best.
Here we go. This guy's going at it right over here.
Yeah, he is.
She's going at it.
You could be here all day looking for shark's teeth. And I see stuff on Facebook all the time. People find all kinds of shark's teeth. They get good collections going.
And you got a lifeguard here too, so
Yep.
that's good.
All right, well, we had a lot of fun showing you all of our favorite beaches. What did you guys think? We drove all of the 17 miles of beaches from Nokomis Beach to Venice Beach, all the way down to Manasota Key Beach. And we had a great time doing it. Let us know in the comments what you want to see next. Should we try out all the food at all the concession stands? I don't know. All right, guys, we'll see you on the next video. Thanks for watching.
It was fun. We'll see you on the next one.
Bye-bye.